I want to wish all of you a good day and welcome to my channel. They call me Jimmy Dreams, and I'm bringing stories of inspiration, funny stories, a daily devotional, as well as an advice column and some music, all from 72 years of living. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, well, hit the like and subscribe button. Please hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. And share it with folks on your Facebook and different places. Share the video and let them enjoy it too. Let me know what you think. Write comments down the page below. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel and like and subscribe. And I thank you so very much. Hi, this is Jimmy Dreams, back with you with another video. I want to share something with you today that's very personal. As a matter of fact, I haven't told anyone other than my wife and my daughter, and I didn't tell my daughter until just a few days ago, and this event happened 18 years ago. I was about 55 years old at the time, and I was overweight, and I was started having what I thought was indigestion pains, because it always happened after I'd eat. And then it got more severe and more severe, and I didn't go to the doctor because at the time I didn't have any insurance. I was unemployed. I didn't have any money, didn't know where to turn, and so I just didn't go to a doctor. And I know that was foolish. You got to seek help when you have problems like that, but I didn't do it. That's another lesson you need to learn, okay? And then, so I was having to sit up at night, propped up against a pillow to sleep. And that's the only way I could get any relief, and so I'd sleep 2 or 3 or 4 hours a night. And then one night, I had what I thought was a dream. I realize now it wasn't a dream. It was something else. But I thought it was a dream, but it was I've never had a dream in all my life, 70 plus years, 72 years. I've never had a dream that clear and that vivid, and that I remember every detail of every bit of it. But that one I did. And this is the story. I saw myself in the air on what seemed to be like a hang glider, but it wasn't exactly that. I was holding on to some handles or something, but that's all I can remember, other than thinking that I was a hang glider. There was people behind me and some over to the side of me, but I was in the lead, you might say, of this group of people, and the rest of them I could tell they were back behind me. My peripheral vision, I could see people to my right side and to my left side, but I was moving forward. And the amazing thing about it is it was a different me. It was still me. It was a young me, but it was a more pure me than I'd ever experienced in my lifetime. It was me, smooth and clear, and just totally almost perfect type of person. And we had on these like long tan robe things. That's the only thing I can explain it as, is just like a tan robe. And we were just moving along, but I couldn't feel any air pushing against us like we were flying against something. We were being drawn somewhere, and something was drawing us somewhere. At that time, I realized that, it's so nice and bright, and there's not a cloud in the sky. As a matter of fact, I don't even see the sun, but it's so beautiful and bright. And also, I was aware that other people behind me were saying things, but I didn't listen to them. I wasn't listening to them. I was watching what was going on, and I was looking down. And when I looked down, I saw this river that ran all along uh, uh, the bank of one of the ran all the way down the road. And on each side of the road was a row of white houses, little white houses. And then on the other side of the river was a playground where just people were camping and playing and having fun. And I could tell the kids were enjoying themselves. I could look down and see the whirlpool that was so dangerous. Look, I thought, that's dangerous. They don't need to get, those kids don't need to get near that. But then I looked beyond the whirlpool, and on the other side of the whirlpool was this huge lake. Now, there was a bank on the side where the houses were. There was but there wasn't a shoreline, you might say. It was just a bank, and there was a grassy spot there, and then there were stairs leading up to the road where that ran back down toward the river and the little houses. Well, I looked around, and such a beautiful lake, and I said, but I wasn't speaking aloud with my mouth, but I said, and I heard myself say, you know, that's a beautiful lake. I think that my wife and I my wife would enjoy fishing there with me. And they said, well, you can go back. All you have to do is let go. And I said, but I can't swim. And they said, oh, don't worry about that. Just let go. You'll be okay. And then the next thing that I saw was I was on that grassy knoll where the steps were leading up to the road. But something had changed. Those steps now was a solid, tall wall of mud. And I tried and tried to climb up, but I could not. I couldn't find anywhere. I just kept sliding back down. And I finally thought, I don't think I can go up there. I don't know what I'm going to do. And about that time, a young boy, I'd say about 6 or 7 or 8, and about 7, and an older man came walking by me on that grassy knoll, and they started climbing that mud wall. But what they were doing is they were putting their hands in certain spots and finding the steps and the catch spots as they went up. And after they went all the way to the top and they got all up, I said, I can do that if they can do it. And so I just followed where they put their hands. And I started climbing up that wall. And I climbed and I climbed and I climbed and climbed and I climbed. And I thought, I'm never going to make the top of this wall. I'm never going to make it. And I looked down, and it was so far down. I said, oh, I'm going to try one more time, and that's all, and I can't make it no more. And when I reached up, I touched the top step, and I pulled myself up, and I saw the boy and the man getting an old pickup and drive off. I got up, I walked down the road, and I went into one of the little white houses. And at that time, my wife's grandma, on her mother's side, they called her Big Mama. She lived in a little white house, and that was the white house actually I went into. And when I went into the door there, Big Mama said to me, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yes, I'm okay, but I've got a little bit of mud on my shirt." And I had 2 or 3 spots of mud on the white shirt. I really believe that was the night that I died. And my mud wall that I had to fight to get back in was my physical body. I had to try to get back in. And I almost didn't make it. But at the last moment, I pulled myself back into it and through all the mud of man's physical flesh. And I ended up back into life in this world. And the one thing that is so impressed in my mind about that was that not the vision, but what I was thinking while I was in that position was that I didn't have any feelings. I didn't have any emotions, but I had memories, and they were good. I only had the good memories. And the memories I had was fishing with my wife. And that, in effect, was the fact that I wanted to go back. And I really believe that. You see, because here's what the fact is. I should have been dead. They found all four of my arteries were blocked. I had two 100% blockages. One of them had an 80% blockage, and the other one had two 40% blockages. They were constant blockages. And all this time, for a year and a half, I went through this. And God allowed me to survive. Now, I'm going to finish that story, part of the story, in another time, but what I want to share with you is that there is a life after this life, and it's a peaceful life. And I know I was going somewhere, but there was no anticipation or excitement. I was just enjoying the moment. You see, because that's what we need to be doing now. We need to be enjoying the moment. You are not promised tomorrow. You're not promised even the next 15 seconds. You're not promised any time left on this earth. You can go at any time. You can fall dead even while I'm speaking to you, and I can fall dead even while I'm speaking to you. But you see, the fact is that we need to enjoy the moment that we're in. I hope you take this to heart and lay aside all the little things that make your day seem to fall apart, because realize how small they really are compared to how large that God is in your life. This is Jimmy Dreams. I hope you like this. If you do, watch some more of my videos. Comment, subscribe, and tell others, subscribe to this video, this channel. I'm so fresh at this, I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm just sharing from my heart so that you will be able to have something maybe that'll give you just a little more hope than you had yesterday. Now, I'm going to eventually upgrade it I have just using my phone. I need to upgrade and get some cameras and some different things like that, but I'm not going to be able to do that right now. But as soon as I can, we're going to upgrade. But you stay with us. Listen to these other things. I've got some funny stories. I got some things that you'll enjoy too. God bless you, and keep on keeping on.